The invitation arrived in a discreet cream envelope embossed with the unmistakable Vogue logo. Anna Wintour had personally approved the guest list, and the Metropolitan Museum of Art was preparing for its biggest night of the year. Alex Eala, the 21-year-old tennis sensation from Manila, who had already conquered center court, was now preparing to make her mark at the Met Gala. For the first time, a Filipino tennis player had reportedly received an invitation to fashion's most exclusive event, not simply as a guest, but as a rising global sports figure representing her country on one of the world's most prestigious stages. The Met Gala operates under its own exclusive rules, with no guaranteed path to an invitation. Wealth alone cannot secure entry, as every guest must pass the careful review of Vogue editor-in-chief Anna Wintour, who personally approves a final list of around 400 attendees from hundreds of potential invitees. When Alex Eala's name reportedly appeared on that list, it immediately captured the attention of both the tennis and fashion worlds. By then, she had already built an extraordinary resume, becoming the first Filipino player in the Open era to reach the second week of a Grand Slam, earning victories over some of sport's biggest names, reaching a career-high world ranking, and winning widespread fan recognition for her remarkable performances. Yet the Met Gala represented something entirely different. The invitation symbolized more than athletic success. It reflected her growing cultural influence and her emergence as an international figure whose impact extended beyond tennis into fashion, entertainment, and global celebrity. Eala had already appeared on the cover of Vogue Philippines, a milestone for any Filipino athlete, and had collaborated with the magazine on multiple occasions, including a special Nike feature highlighting her style both on and off the court, further establishing her as one of the most recognizable young sports personalities of her generation. Her partnership with the sportswear giant had already produced custom pieces celebrating her Filipino heritage, including a shirt inspired by the sampaguita, the national flower of the Philippines. Yet the Met Gala invitation represented something far greater, more than a charity fundraiser. The Met Gala is one of the world's defining cultural events, where art, fashion, entertainment, and celebrity converge beneath the grand halls of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Over the years, its guest list has included tennis legends such as Serena Williams alongside Hollywood stars, musicians, business leaders, and international cultural icons. The 2026 event was expected to feature some of the biggest names across multiple industries, and now Alex Eala was reportedly being welcomed into that exclusive circle. But receiving the invitation was only the beginning. Eala had already conquered center court, yet the Met Gala's famous red carpet presented an entirely different challenge. Every step up the iconic staircase would be photographed from every angle, every fashion choice analyzed by critics around the world, and every appearance judged alongside the biggest names in global style. For the first time, a Filipino tennis player was preparing to stand among fashion's elite on one of the most closely watched red carpets in the world. Fans had already witnessed Eala's evolution as a style icon. She appeared on the cover of Vogue Philippines in 2022, collaborated with Nike on the In Full Bloom collection inspired by her Filipino roots and the sampaguita flower, and starred in editorial features showcasing both her athletic achievements and her distinctive sense of fashion. Yet the Met Gala represented an entirely different level of global recognition. Entry to the event cannot be purchased, regardless of wealth or status. Every attendee must receive approval from Vogue editor-in-chief Anna Wintour, who personally oversees a carefully curated guest list of only about 400 people. With no unapproved plus ones, a strict adults-only policy, a no-phone rule, and meticulously planned seating arrangements, the Met Gala remains one of the most exclusive invitations in the world. By reportedly earning a place on that guest list, Alex Eala was no longer being recognized solely as an elite athlete. She had emerged as a cultural figure whose influence extended well beyond the tennis court, representing not only sporting excellence, but also the growing presence of Filipino talent on the global stage. Her remarkable Wimbledon run had already attracted the attention of some of the world's biggest celebrities, with familiar faces from film, fashion, and entertainment appearing in the stands throughout the tournament. As her profile continued to rise, Alex Eala's growing influence extended far beyond the tennis court, capturing the interest of audiences who had never followed the sport before. Then came the evening of May 4th, 2026. As she stepped out of a sleek black car onto the Met Gala's iconic carpet outside the Metropolitan Museum of Art, Cameras flashed relentlessly and crowds erupted with excitement. The 21-year-old from Manila, who had once trained on a modest tennis court in Quezon City, had arrived at one of the world's most glamorous events. Her custom gown, created by a Filipino designer, paid tribute to her heritage with intricate embroidery inspired by the sampaguita, the national flower of the Philippines, and a symbol that had become closely associated with her journey, blending elegance, modern couture, and cultural pride. The design made a powerful statement that she was representing not only herself but millions of Filipinos on one of fashion's biggest stages. Fashion commentators praised her sophisticated look, noting that she carried herself with the same confidence and composure that had defined her performances on center court. Yet walking the Met Gala carpet was a challenge unlike any she had faced in tennis. Every step up the museum's famous staircase would be photographed from every angle, every detail of her outfit examined by fashion experts, and every appearance compared with the world's biggest celebrities. For the first time, a Filipino tennis player was standing among fashion's elite at one of the most exclusive events in the world. Fans had already watched Eala evolve into a style icon through her Vogue Philippines cover appearance and her collaborations with Nike's In Full Bloom collection, inspired by her Filipino heritage and the sampaguita flower. Even so, the Met Gala represented an entirely new level of international recognition, confirming that her influence had expanded well beyond tennis and establishing her as one of the most recognizable young global figures of her generation. The Met Gala is widely regarded as one of the most exclusive events in the fashion world, with no simple path to receiving an invitation. Wealth and fame alone cannot guarantee entry, as every guest must undergo the careful approval process overseen by Vogue editor-in-chief Anna Wintour. Each year, the guest list is narrowed from hundreds of potential invitees to only about 400 attendees, with strict rules governing every aspect of the evening, including limited approved guests, a no-phone policy inside the event, an adults-only age requirement, and meticulously planned seating arrangements that often become topics of discussion themselves. By this point, Alex Eala was no longer recognized solely as an outstanding tennis player. She had become an emerging cultural figure whose influence extended far beyond the sport. Her memorable performances at Wimbledon had drawn the attention of celebrities, fashion leaders, and entertainment personalities, placing her firmly on the international stage. The 2026 Met Gala, held on Monday, May 4th, celebrated the opening of a new fashion-focused exhibition at the Metropolitan Museum of Art and featured one of the most anticipated nights on the global cultural calendar. The evening brought together renowned figures from fashion, music, film, and sports, highlighting the growing connection between elite athletics and high fashion. Tennis legend Venus Williams played a prominent role in the event, reflecting how champions have increasingly become influential figures beyond their respective sports. The host committee and guest list included internationally recognized actors, musicians, designers, and athletes, making the gathering one of the most prestigious social events of the year. Against that backdrop, Alex Eala's reported arrival represented another milestone in her remarkable rise. As she stepped onto the iconic entrance of the Metropolitan Museum of Art on the evening of May 4th, cameras flashed continuously, and spectators watched as one of tennis's brightest young stars took her place among the world's most celebrated cultural figures, further demonstrating that her influence had grown far beyond the boundaries of professional tennis. The crowd erupted as Alex Eala stepped onto the iconic entrance of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. The 21-year-old from Manila, who had once trained on a modest tennis court in Quezon City, was now standing at the center of one of the world's most glamorous events. Her appearance was more than a fashion statement. It was a celebration of Filipino heritage on a global stage. She wore a custom-designed modern Filipiniana gown created by her uncle, acclaimed Filipino designer Alex Eala, who is known for blending timeless Filipino craftsmanship with contemporary couture. The elegant ensemble featured a detachable oak-colored crop bolero layered over a floor-length strapless gown with a structured bodice and intricate cross-pleated detailing. Its reimagined butterfly sleeves paid homage to the traditional Filipiniana silhouette while presenting a refined, modern interpretation. The look quickly captured the admiration of fans and fashion enthusiasts alike, many praising Eala for proudly showcasing Filipino artistry before an international audience. Social media buzzed with compliments as supporters celebrated the gown's elegant tribute to Philippine culture, while fellow tennis players also expressed their admiration for her unforgettable red carpet appearance. Fashion commentators praised the sophisticated design and the confidence with which Eala carried herself, noting that she brought the same poise and composure to the Met Gala that had made her one of tennis's brightest young stars. As camera flashes illuminated the famous museum steps, it became clear that this moment represented far more than a glamorous evening. The gown told the story of her journey, from humble beginnings in the Philippines to the world's biggest sporting arenas, and now one of fashion's most prestigious events. Every detail reflected her roots, her identity, and her determination to represent her country with pride. Standing beneath the bright lights of the Met Gala, Alex Eala demonstrated that her influence extended far beyond the tennis court, emerging not only as an elite athlete, but also as a global ambassador for Filipino talent, culture, and creativity. The centerpiece of the look was a floor-length strapless gown crafted from flowing blush-beige chiffon, complemented by a detachable crop bolero featuring the signature turtle butterfly sleeves, an iconic element of traditional Filipino fashion. The ensemble was a masterclass in modern Filipiniana, honoring timeless Filipino design, while embracing a contemporary, elegant silhouette. Every detail reflected a deliberate vision. Wanting her first major red carpet appearance to celebrate her heritage, Alex Eala personally turned to her uncle, renowned Filipino designer Met Gala, with a simple request. She wanted a gown that was unmistakably Filipino while remaining versatile enough for the evening. In an interview, Red explained that Alex specifically asked for a Filipiniana-inspired look with a removable top, allowing the outfit to transform as the night progressed. He responded by designing a handcrafted Pina fabric bolero layered over a graceful chiffon gown, creating a striking balance between tradition and modern couture. Despite having only a week to complete the project, Rhett and his team worked tirelessly to bring the vision to life, producing a gown that perfectly reflected Alex's journey, graceful, resilient, and deeply rooted in Filipino culture. Sharing the finished look on social media, Eala expressed the personal significance of the design, writing that few garments make a Filipina feel as beautiful as a Filipiniana. She explained that for her first major red carpet appearance, she chose the outfit as a quiet tribute to her heritage and everything she carries with her whenever she enters the world's biggest stages. Her heartfelt message resonated with fans across the globe, while fellow WTA stars filled the comments with admiration. Many praised both her elegance and her decision to proudly showcase Filipino craftsmanship, with several describing her as the Princess of the Philippines. The overwhelming reaction from the tennis community and fashion world alike confirmed that Eala's appearance had become more than a memorable fashion moment. It had become a powerful celebration of national pride, identity, and the growing global influence of Filipino talent. Even Alex Eala's fellow players recognized the significance of the moment. As images from the evening spread across social media, fans from around the world celebrated not only her elegance, but also her decision to proudly showcase Filipino heritage on one of fashion's biggest stages. Many praised her for choosing a modern Filipiniana, with one admirer writing that, as a designer who champions the country's national dress, it was incredibly meaningful to see Filipino craftsmanship receiving such international recognition. Members of the WTA Tour also shared their admiration, congratulating Eala on a look that perfectly blended grace, confidence, and cultural pride. For Eala, however, the evening represented far more than fashion. It was an opportunity to represent her country before a global audience and to demonstrate that Filipino talent, artistry, and tradition belonged alongside the world's biggest cultural icons. Her journey, from practicing on a modest tennis court in Quezon City to climbing the famous steps of the Metropolitan Museum of Art, made the moment even more meaningful. While the Met Gala has welcomed countless legendary athletes over the years, seeing a Filipina tennis player wearing a beautifully crafted modern Filipiniana carried a unique significance for millions of Filipinos watching around the world. As she ascended the iconic staircase beneath the relentless flashes of photographers' cameras, she created a moment that symbolized far more than personal success. It became a celebration of identity, perseverance, and national pride. Throughout the evening, the museum's grand entrance was transformed into a runway where fashion and culture came together, and at the heart of it stood Alex Eala. Her appearance was not simply another celebrity red carpet moment. It was a story of a young athlete honoring her roots through a gown that reflected generations of Filipino craftsmanship and tradition. Custom designed by her uncle, renowned Filipino designer Met Gala, the The modern Filipiniana served as a powerful reminder that Eala's influence now extended far beyond tennis, establishing her as a global ambassador for Filipino culture and inspiring a new generation to dream on the world's biggest stages. The gown featured a floor-length strapless silhouette crafted from flowing blush beige chiffon, layered beneath a detachable cropped bolero adorned with the iconic terno butterfly sleeves. The design was a stunning interpretation of modern Filipiniana, deeply rooted in tradition while embracing contemporary elegance. Every detail reflected a deliberate vision. Wanting her first major red carpet appearance to honor her heritage, Alex Eala personally approached her uncle, acclaimed Filipino designer Met Gala, with one clear request. She wanted a gown that was unmistakably Filipino. Rhett later shared that Alex specifically asked for a design incorporating piña fabric and a removable top, so she could comfortably transform the look later in the evening if she decided to dance. Despite having only 1 week to complete the project, Rhett and his team worked tirelessly, pushing the limits of creativity, craftsmanship, and precision to bring the vision to life. The result was a gown that perfectly reflected Alex's journey, graceful, resilient, and proudly Filipino. After the event, Eala shared the personal meaning behind the dress on social media, writing that there are few pieces of clothing that make a Filipina feel more beautiful than a Filipiniana. She explained that for her first major red carpet appearance, she chose the look as a quiet tribute to where she came from and everything she carries with her whenever she enters the world's biggest stages. Her heartfelt message resonated with fans across the globe, while the tennis community responded with overwhelming admiration. Fellow WDA players praised her elegant appearance, with many describing her as a princess of the Philippines and applauding her confidence in proudly representing her culture. Fans echoed those sentiments, celebrating her decision to showcase Filipino heritage before an international audience, with many calling the moment inspiring and long overdue. For Eala, however, the evening was never just about fashion. It was about representation, identity, and proving that the Philippines deserved its place on the global stage. It was a culmination of a remarkable journey that had taken her from practicing on a modest tennis court in Quezon City to climbing the famous steps of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Although the Met Gala has welcomed countless legendary athletes over the years, the sight of a Filipina tennis star wearing a beautifully crafted modern Filipiniana carried a significance unlike any before it. As Eala ascended the iconic staircase beneath the relentless flashes of photographers' cameras, she created a defining moment that extended far beyond the world of fashion. It was a powerful celebration of Filipino culture, perseverance, and national pride, confirming that she had become not only one of tennis's brightest young stars, but also a global cultural ambassador whose influence reached far beyond the sport.